Now, welcome back to Soccer Made Simple, S.M.S. This is Ephraim Juma.
This is Zeth, Oduor, and today we want to talk about our beloved football club,
Manchester United, the Red Devils.
The Red Devils. We want to identify the problems and tell you guys where the problem is. Actually, it's not Ruben Amorim.
It's not his style of play. It's the players.
It's the players.
Lazy players.
Lazy players. Players who think that they are there to stay. They're there to impress the fans, but
they can't be benched.
Yeah, they can't be benched. Players like Bruno Fernandes. This guy plays each and every game. I think ever since Ruben Amorim came in, Bruno has been subbed off, I think twice or thrice.
Yes.
Yeah. The least subbed player in our team is Bruno Fernandes. Often, he's always trying to deliver, to assist, create a chance or something. But then off the ball, Bruno costs us a lot more than he's
That's not even my problem. No. This is my problem. For someone who's been born in Europe, let's talk about Portugal, let's talk about England, let's talk about France,
like
Spain. These are people who've been born into infrastructure. I mean, you want to play football, you start while young. You're not born in Africa where you're exposed to a very amateur system of education. In England or Portugal or these countries in Europe, you're exposed to very advanced and global standards of education. So you start playing football while you're young. So what I don't understand is how can you train for more than 20 years of playing football and you can't score a goal? Look at Šeško. Šeško has been losing balls inside the box. He's not even literally inside the box. Someone who's supposed to be scoring goals. Yeah. You're having assists and crosses coming from the flanks, from Brian Mbogo, from Matheus Cunha. He can't score. What's the problem with Šeško? Do you think we made a mistake taking Rasmus on loan?
I think the problem with European players at times is that I don't know if they're not aware of the level of football they are playing or how many people they are representing while wearing those shirts on the pitch. Because you cannot tell me a team signs you for over 70 million pounds
and pays you over 100,000 euros.
Pays you over 100,000 of euro. You train with the best training facilities in European football. Manchester United is one of the biggest clubs in the world, trying to give you the best coaches in the world, best medical team in the world, best medical facilities. These guys even monitor your diet. They monitor your health. They monitor your heartbeat. Everything.
They give you a salary equal to CEOs of tech companies.
And then you get a chance to play and you play rubbish. How did you even draw with Nottingham Forest?
How did you get beaten by Grimsby Town of all teams?
Imagine
Manchester United
coming up against a team that they should even be thrashing 10 goals.
We shouldn't even play our first 11 against that team.
Our first 11 against that team, and that is the day we decided to start Benjamin Sesko.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
and
the
he
first
did
time
nothing.
I saw Benjamin Sesko starting on the lineup and never even managed to score.
You're embarrassing the biggest badge in the world after Real Madrid.
Wearing a badge like Manchester United. I think these players, if the fan base will react more aggressively than they are, I think these players will change because we cannot be entertaining such amount of
negligence.
Like a player of
Bruno's caliber.
Let's say, okay, let's first put Bruno aside. The Lord has been in Manchester United since 2018.
He's been there for a lot of years.
This guy has been training since 2018. Okay, perhaps we might assume he wasn't training well wherever he was in Porto, somewhere, wherever he came from.
But he was in Europe.
But he was advanced style of play.
Yes.
So, coming to Manchester United, 2018, you've been here 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2025. And this guy is not even improving on his first time.
You can't defend.
You can't even defend. You can't attack. What
are you doing in Manchester United?
And why are you even wearing that shirt? Players like Diego. We've got a player like Altaya Baindir. We signed this guy.
Very useless.
Last season.
Very useless.
I actually thought Ten Hag was denying him some minutes to play to prove himself.
He's very useless player.
After being given time by Ruben Amorim, no improvements. Same errors, same mistakes in each and every single game.
I think these players we bring from Bundesliga are just hype. if you go to YouTube and check the highlights, you'll see that Benjamin Sesko is a very good player.
Very good player.
On ground in Manchester United, very useless.
Yeah.
He can't score goals.
Yeah.
His first touch is wanting. Some players should just be sold. I think the only players that should remain in Manchester United, according to me, is Senna Lamens and Brian Mbogo. The rest of these guys should just leave.
I think the fans will be licensed to beat some of the players that represent their teams, because we cannot tolerate some mistakes. We just can't. How did we lose against Grimsby Town? With such quality in the squad, how did we even manage to draw with Grimsby Town?
Lose.
Like we drew in the normal minutes.
Yeah? And we were beaten in penalties.
And then we were beaten in penalties.
By players who don't even have facilities to train.
They can't even imagine what playing.
They don't even have salaries. I think they are villagers in some towns.
I don't know, man. Sometimes I just get pissed off watching Manchester United play. Like some of our players make very silly mistakes.
You look at someone like Onana on that day. Instead of catching the ball, he went and caught someone's head. I mean,
like going for someone's head instead of the ball.
Such kinds of players should not even be sold. They should be given out for free.
I even think Onana should not come back to Manchester United. That is my opinion. Onana should not come back to Manchester. Okay, we knew we wanted to play the modern style of play with Andre Onana being very good on the ball.
Very useless.
But he's very useless. He came to United, he proved how useless he is. We saw that guy against Manchester City with Inter Milan. I don't know what Inter Milan was playing, but he played very well. But coming to the Premier League, like, come on, man. You have gloves on your hands. What is preventing you from preventing this ball from going inside the net? Silly shots going past Onana.
Silly shots.
Very
silly shots. Baby shots, silly shots.
Each and every time. Baby shots, silly shots. Every time.
Stupid free kicks.
Credit. Let me give credit to Maguire, because Maguire was criticized so much, but then he improved somehow. Yes. I even think if I was to coach Manchester United, he'll be my favorite player, because Maguire has been improving lately. But then we've got players like Diogo. This guy has been here for years.
He can't
improve. For years.
He can't
Bisaka joined United during Ten Hag's time, right? Benched the Lord being benched. He was not even worried about why am I being benched in every game by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, because somebody who can't even attack.
Yes, he's still comfortable being benched.
But he was still comfortable being benched. We signed Patrick Dogu, and then we were opting we signed Mazui, right? Yes. Mazui was to play at the right back position, because the Lord is, I think, let me just say, the Lord is somehow useless in our sport.
The Lord is useless.
Yeah.
He's
so, bringing in Mazraoui, Amorim's style of play has changed. Mazraoui does not have the pace to play at the right wing back position, right? Yes. So maybe he can be a left centre back or right centre back or something like that. Yes. But then we signed in Patrick Dogu, came into United, showed some potential, and then this season he's just playing like another version of Dalot.
Most of these players, they come into Manchester United, they're given huge salaries, they start playing nonsense. This is what I think. We should let players play so that we pay them according to the quality of football they're playing. In fact,
they should be paid according to their performance in every game. You cannot be on a wage that
of 300,000 euros and you're playing nonsense.
You are playing like you're earning below who are these players? Players that will dump top. Because some of them even play better football than our players.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And they earn peanuts.
And they earn peanuts. You've got somebody like Bruno Fernandes earning almost 280k per week. We've got Casemiro, the most paid midfielder currently in the Premier League, 350,000 per week.
We used to have Rashford earning more than 350,000 pounds.
Just adding tattoos on his body everywhere. Wherever he goes, he just feels like another tattoo.
And playing nonsense.
We used
to have Garnacho playing nonsense.
We signed Jadon Sancho, a player that I even feel like we should have even maybe gotten rid of.
I think by the way, these are just the players that we should get rid of in this January transfer window. 1, Bruno Fernandes. 2,
Bruno should leave.
3, Casemiro. 4, I mean we should Dorgu. 5, Sesko. Sesko should leave.
I think
Diego Leon should leave.
Rasmus was improving more than Sesko is.
Yes.
Rasmus
Bainda should leave. In fact, we should go back for Jordan Anderson.
For Dean Anderson.
Dean Anderson. Doing a very good job from Crystal Palace. Bring him back. He can be our second keeper.
Yeah.
We can't have people like Atley Bainda play for us in any game, not even against Gormaya. They can't be playing in Manchester United. Some people are not deserving of the Manchester United shirt.
I think one thing that United fans should understand is that a team becomes good when they play as a unit.
Yes.
When we look at Arsenal right now, Arsenal are defending so well. PSG last season, when they won the Champions League, they were playing as a unit. Defending as a unit, attacking as a unit. Yes. But when you come to Manchester United,
some people
you bring
in
a coach. Because you can't tell me Erik ten Hag was stupid. Coaching Ajax to a semi-final, to Champions League semi-final, he wasn't stupid.
And taking the league in wherever he was playing, Netherlands.
Yeah. So you cannot bring such a coach into Manchester United and we still give players, we still excuse the players and blame the coach because we think the coach is good enough. But the truth is, the players at Manchester United should not even be playing football, from my opinion.
Let alone playing for Manchester United.
Yeah, leave alone playing for Manchester United. Because you can't imagine Arsenal with players like Martinelli, Trossard, Madueke,
Saka.
Like, I don't even know. Saka doesn't even score 20 Premier League goals per season, but they finish top 2 each and every season.
Manchester United is finishing 15th.
We've got the Portuguese Magnifico.
I think that is even sacrilege. It's not deserving for a team like Manchester. It's an abomination to finish 15th. By the way, Manchester United, the last time we ever went in, leave alone bottom 10, was in 1987. This is some 40, 50 years ago.
Imagine
40, 50 years ago. Manchester United now are playing nonsense.
And still, and still some of our fans praise Bruno Fernandes. I think some of these football pundits in Europe, they just praise a player because he's a United player. Yes. I don't think if they're allowed to maybe say bad things about them or something, because you have to defend a United player when you played for United. Because when we were going into the Europa League final against Tottenham, yes, I had Rio Ferdinand telling Bruno to bring home Europa Premier League. Rio was expecting Bruno Fernandes to win him a Europa League. No. Like, come on, man. How? No. Come on, man. This guy started playing in Portugal's first team after joining Manchester United, and he was only 26 years old.
Yes.
So what was he coming to prove to United?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. And still our fans think that he's the best midfielder in the Premier League.
He's not.
In my opinion, he's not. I'd rather have
Bruno Fernandes is chasing individual
statistics.
Individual statistics, individual brilliance. We want a team that plays as a unit.
In fact, I think if we were given a chance to get rid of only one player in Manchester United, I'd rather stay with Dalot and get rid of Bruno Fernandes. Too much talking. This guy tells you where to pass the ball, how to position yourself on the pitch, and then him himself. Remember the goal against? Remember the goal we considered when we were playing against Fulham. Yes. Bruno had Emile Smith-Rowe, but then he allowed Emile Smith-Rowe to make a run behind him and go for the ball. He just stood there.
No,
instead of performing his defensive.
This guy can't defend.
He cannot.
I think he should leave Manchester United.
Bruno should leave. Manchester United will start performing when we get players.
I think we shouldn't have such caliber of players playing for a huge team like Manchester United, a team with 20 titles, 20 Premier League titles, a team with 3 Champions League titles. This is a team that in England can't be compared to any other team.
You can't.
Unless you're comparing us to Liverpool. We can't be compared to any other team. And we are playing with players like Dalot.
Liverpool are coming to, I think, to a similar situation with Man United. Yes. Because we had a team where we were going for the best players, because at the end of the season somebody has to shine.
But then we were going for the best players.
Yeah, so we were.
You remember Memphis Depay?
But when they come in,
Di Maria,
Falcao, Memphis Depay, Jadon Sancho,
Paul
Pogba, we signed good quality players. But then when they come to United, there was no unity. In the squad. There was no unity. They were still playing nonsense. Yeah, making brilliant players look like flop.
Yes.
In each and every time we brought in Antonio Martial, who had very good potential. In fact, Martial had a Ballon d'Or clause on his contract.
Yes.
Joining Manchester United. But then what happened? He flopped.
Di Maria from Real Madrid, one of the top assisters to Cristiano Ronaldo, coming into Manchester United, he started playing like, I don't know, Alexander Garnacho.
I think. Look at Garnacho. Talking of Garnacho, look at Garnacho. When Amorim came in, and sidelined Rashford. I think he sidelined Garnacho too. But I don't know what happened. Then Amorim took in Garnacho again. But Garnacho wasn't good defensively. Garnacho wasn't good defensively.
He wasn't.
Very lazy off the ball, not even aware of where his opponents are, while he should be marking them when he's off the ball. But then, bringing in Matheus Cunha, we still have the same problem. I don't think if Cunha is a more defensive, like, I don't know, he's good attacking wise, good with the ball, he can cause chaos on the pitch, but off the ball, we need defenders.
So do you prefer Mason Mount
I prefer Mason Mount.
Cunha?
I prefer Mason Mount to Cunha. Mason Mount's work rate, my guy.
So who do you think are the best players for the Manchester United midfield?
Currently,
I'm not just talking about Manchester United. I'm talking about if we can access the transfer window and have to sign some players, who should we retain and who should we get rid of in the
We should not retain any midfielder. We should not. Look at someone like Manuel Ugarte. I don't even know if that guy knows what playing for Man United is.
I think Ugarte doesn't fit into the system.
Ugarte, Bruno, Casemiro. Okay, we might excuse Kobe Maino, still young, and I think he's being influenced by this type of players who are not even ready to fight for the bad. Every time apologizing to the fans on the media, we did our best. Next time we shall come back. When are you going to come back strong?
But coming back, every post coming back stronger. Every
year coming back stronger. Last season finishing 15th in the league. And then there are some fans out there saying that we've got the best midfield in the Premier League. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. That's all for today. We'll come back with more analysis of Bruno Fernandes and his mistake. See you next time.